What does it mean for a source to be credible and reliable? Why is it important to use these sources? And how can you tell if a source is credible and reliable? When we describe a source as credible, we are basically saying that the information is high quality and trustworthy. However, what it means for a source to be credible and reliable can vary depending on the context of its use. In addition, when you use high-quality sources to back up your points, you demonstrate your own credibility as a writer, thereby contributing to the overall effectiveness of your argument. There are several factors that can contribute to a source's credibility. Among them are the author's level of expertise, their point of view, relevance to the topic, the source's publication date, and other related links for you to verify the authenticity of the information. The author's level of expertise on the topic he or she is writing about could take the form of an advanced degree or other extensive experience in the field. A credible source often provides information about the author's credentials. Reliable sources are always written by well-known and respected authors. These sources are always properly and accurately referenced. Therefore, when checking the source's credibility, you can find more information for your own research. If the author is not identified, be wary. As much as possible, avoid anonymous authors. Also, with any source, consider when it was published or last updated. Even something was once high quality can now be out of date and unsuitable for some purposes. Your sources need to be recent enough for your topic. Always be mindful about the currency or the timeliness of your source. One way to check is to look for a last updated date on the page or site. Another way to check the source's credibility and reliability is to always check the links. Reputable websites often link to each other. You can find out which other websites link to the site you're researching by conducting a link-specific Google search. Enter the following text on your Google search field, replacing website with the domain of the site you're researching, such as link://www.thewebsitename.com. The search results will show you which website links to the one you're researching. If lots of sites are linking to your site and those sites seem reputable, that's a good sign. Search for additional information to back up what you have found. As you find information, try to verify its authenticity and legitimacy using other reliable sites. If you find another credible site that contradicts your original source, further research may be required. In addition, you can also check the domain name or the publisher. All you need to do is to look for the 3 letters at the end of the site's domain name, such as edu, which means educational, gov, which means government, org, which means a non-profit organization, and com, which means commercial. Generally, .edu and .gov websites are credible, but beware of sites that use these suffixes in an attempt to mislead. Non-profit websites may also contain reliable information, but take some time to consider the organization's purpose and agenda to determine if it could be biased. Commercial websites, such as those of reputable news organizations, can also be good sources, but do some investigation to look for signs or reliability. Also, Consider the site's look. If a site looks poorly designed and amateurish, chances are it was created by amateurs. Sloppy writing is another bad sign. Steer clear. But be careful. Just because a website is professionally designed doesn't mean it's reliable. Furthermore, always bear in mind its relevance to your topic. Remember that not every credible source is appropriate for your research. Be sure to evaluate not only a source's trustworthiness, but also its appropriateness for your argument. Always ask yourself if the article relates to your topic. Another important component of a source's credibility is its point of view, in particular, its potential bias. Bias is an inaccurate or unfair presentation of information. In some cases, bias is intentional. A group with its own agenda may sponsor research or information, and this sponsorship may influence the results. Bias can also be unintentional. A writer's perspective may prevent him or her from being able to see all sides of an issue. Sometimes, you need unbiased facts to support your point. But other times, you might want people's opinions. And that's okay, as long as you acknowledge the source's perspective in your work. Biased sources may be helpful in creating and developing an argument. Biased sources can be helpful in creating and developing an argument. But make sure you find sources to help you understand the other side as well. To sum it up, you can use the crop test. This method provides you a set of criteria that makes a source more or less credible and reliable. The criteria are: letter C stands for currency. It refers to the timeliness of the information. Letter R stands for relevance. It refers to the importance of the information for your needs. Letter A stands for authority. It refers to the truthfulness and correctness of the information. Letter B stands for reasons for the information to exist. That would be all. Thank you.